project. I'm going live instead of doing a recorded video and edited because I just don't right now. Firewall breaches and right now my computers. I got into um, computer tech, tannish yellow color that I believe. So this. Okay, so here's my wife's car parked in the garage, and this is how it looks like right now when you're first looking into it. This here over here, this is stuff here that's going to be not going to be here when I'm get done when I can get everything the way I want it. All these shelves right here was shelves I reclaimed from the basement shelves and re-put them up here. And those things are so unstable without this one piece of plywood that's tacked onto that edge. Otherwise, that just wobbles like crazy. But with that one piece of plywood on there, that thing just it stabilized it just by um, hammering in some nails. And then I got these weird hodgepodge of makeshift shelves, like this metal thing that I found on the side of the road one day a few years back, and I tacked that to the wall. Plan on taking all this off all the way through here and redoing that. And I'm planning on trying to have everything on wheels so I can move things around. So here in a minute, I'm going to move the car out and I'm going to start on this wall over here. And I'm going to take everything off of this side of the wall and move it completely away. So here, so all this stuff is going to come away and come out into this area where the car is. And then my ladders I'm going to use, and I've got some um, things to lay down on the floor. Like I got two of these canvas things I can lay down, and I just built this table. Here's two of the four cans of paint I'm going to use to paint my garage white to open it up and make it look a lot better in here. So eventually, these back shelves that I built, I'm going to put some 2x4s there, between the braces that go up and down. I'm going to put them across. I'm going to put 2x4 to fill in those spaces and everywhere. And then as soon as the prices of lumber come back down, I'm going to um, get some. I'm hopefully my plan was originally to do 2x8 OSB panels, and I might make more than one door up and down, or I just might make one big door. But the idea was like uh, everything's opposite, so I got to move opposite way. So there'd be one big door up and down from top to bottom. Let's go over here, make it a little easier. All right. So there's the top, and you see just going from this point to over here, there'd be two doors on hinges to open left or right, like cabinet doors. And I don't know if I'm going to cut it for each section, have the three different levels, heights, and have three different doors, or if I'm going to have just one big door, right there, top to bottom, and right there, top to bottom. The point is, I want to cover this up and put a panel on the very end and on the other end over there and cover this up so you can't see in there, and those will still be storage cabinets, but they'll be covered up by OSB boards. And I plan on painting the shelves all white, but I might want to do the doors in different colors or something. I haven't quite figured that out, or if I'm just going to do one plain color like a brown, or do rainbow colors, have a bunch of doors, different colors, orange, red, blue, light blue, pink, purple, whatever. I haven't decided. But um, like right here, I've got this table I just built the other day before I left out. And this is going to be mainly my leatherworking station. These just came in the mail yesterday. I ordered these from Home Depot. They're clamps that are fence clamps, and they're designed so you make a sacrificial board on your um, table saw. Like, here's my cheap table saw. They're designed to clamp. This would be reversed, but they go like that. But basically, like, let's see, is there a picture here? Yeah, just like this picture right here. And what that's designed for is to have sacrificial boards. So instead of worrying about getting your blade, if you're trying to make really thin, close cuts, you won't get your blade hitting this. Instead, you drill a hole for this pin right here to go down in the board, just like it's showing on this picture right here. Only you might have longer boards that go across the whole way, all the way across, and have one clamp here and one clamp there, so that you can do your cuts really thin. And on this particular saw, I've tried to do it. I cannot make a zero clearance thing for this very easily. I was trying to do it, and this is just a plastic piece of crap thing here. And I tried to make an insert for it, and it was just a pain in the butt. I could probably do it with a little more effort if I found some better wood to do it with. I'm going to plan on making more push sticks and push blocks eventually too. I got a bunch of projects just to get this area. I want to change all this where I moved I had all my sanders and stuff on here. Now I got some of my clamps, smaller squeeze clamps right there. Some of my drill bits, and then I got some of my screws down there. And then I kind of arranged this, but this is going to change. I put all my sanders and stuff over there, but like I said, I want to knock this all out. And there's some of my big pieces of extra wood underneath here. This was my first workbench that I built, and I love this thing. It's on wheels. You can roll it around. I don't even lock it. This thing is so heavy, you don't have to lock it. It takes a lot of effort to move it. So I've got all my tools, and I just bought this scroll saw, which I'm gonna unbox here after a bit. But I'm gonna pull out my wife's car from the garage and start getting going, and I'll give you updates on how this goes. But that whole wall is going to become white tonight, and I'll see if I go any further than that. But I'm gonna have to get up, and I'm gonna have to remove everything hanging and put it over here where the car is, out of the way, and then start taking off all this stuff that's up on the wall, and all these. Some of these I just installed too. All these hooks that things are hanging from, and there's a couple over there and over here. I got some paintings some of the stuff I just put up there and hung up. And I'm going to take it all down and paint this whole wall, try to fill in any holes in the wall. There's a couple spots where there's holes in the wall, and I'm going to try to fix those as I go. But basically, I'm going to start from over there and work my way over to here. I got 4 gallons of white paint. This is Interior Leuctite satin wall and trim paint. Okay, it's a white pastel base satin. So anyway, I got 4 gallons of this. I got this one. Make sure all these say white. I got 2 more sitting on the ground right there. And I just got to get to town. So I'll give you guys updates later. I'll probably get on later after I've gotten progress. But I want to work with the radio going. I've got a radio sitting right there. There's a speaker right there and a speaker right there. And I usually listen to classic rock while I work. So I'll turn on the radio and start pulling the car out and get this all coming down. And I wanted to film me doing a lot of this stuff and show you guys like a quick live update things. And this will be part one. And we'll just get a coffee made inside. Move my coffee. I'm wearing an old hoodie on it. And I bought this extender pole. Let me see if I can do this here. From Harbor Freight. Extender pole. It's got these pins that locks in place. I like this better than the ones that I've always tried to use where you got to do the tighten up with the winding. This is better. This just locks in place. This is the type that they should get at most of the places I've been at. The only thing that's to screw on is the roller thing. This thing, oops. So, there's my extra scroll saw blades. I'll open that up later. So I'm going to get to town working. I'm going to work on this. I'll give you guys an update a little later. Thanks, guys. Bye.